thank you, first of all, for the warm welcome. Dr. West and I were here earlier today for those who were around. And we promised to come back, and here we are. We came back a second time today. And we came back a second time. I want to be very brief and let Dr. West say a word. I know there are others who haven't spoken yet, and I feel like we're monopolizing because we've been here twice again already today. We appreciate it. Dr. West and I came back tonight because he was on Anderson Cooper on CNN, and he insisted that they take him live from this protest. So Dr. West was just on CNN on the corner right there with you as the backdrop, and that was a great picture. And then we both appeared together on Keith Olbermann. We just came off of Keith's show on Current TV. And so we're doing everything we can to try to get this message out. I believe as a member of the media on public television, especially on public television and public radio, it is my mission, it's my mandate, it's my calling, my vocation, my purpose to try to get Americans who don't get this to re-examine the assumptions they hold. My job is to try to help them to expand their inventory of ideas. My job on public TV and public radio is to try to get them to look at this country and the crisis of this country through a different prism. That's the job that I try to do every day on public TV and public radio. So I'm always honored to be a part of a struggle that's trying to get America to wrestle with its own demons, wrestle with its own challenges, its own crises. I wanted to share with you when Dr. West and I appeared on Keith's show just a moment ago on Current Television, one of the questions that he asked us, because this critique is moving around the country, that this movement is 99% white. Exactly. And Dr. West and I we just pushed back on that lie on national television. This is multicultural, this is multiracial, this is multi-ethnic. This protest is a microcosm of this city, and it's a microcosm of this country. Y'all didn't clap loud enough on that. And I just came back right quick to say, for those of us who live and work, or who live and are trying to work in this so-called city of the angels, I came back to say that if we are serious about taking our future into our own hands, when persons, I know we're streaming live right now, so I'm talking to folk right now who are not here. Folk who are not here right now, but know that they're catching hell. Know that they can't find a job. Know that they can't afford their student loans. Know that they're living back home with their mom and them. Know that they don't have access to health care, etc., etc., etc. If you have a legitimate grievance, this is where you need to be. I said to Keith when Keith asked whether or not there was a problem with the fact that the movement at the moment doesn't have a cohesive or coherent message, that there isn't a laundry list of demands. I said, who said? I like this right here. But who said that there aren't a variety of legitimate grievances here at this protest? About jobs, about getting out of Iraq and Afghanistan, about access to health care, etc., etc. So there are a lot of issues here, a lot of legitimate grievances, and I'm convinced that if we keep making enough noise, somebody's got to start asking questions about what does matter to us. The worst thing you can do to a human being is to make him or her feel invisible, to make them feel disposable, to make them feel like they're a calculation or they are an afterthought. And there's too much of that in this country. The humanity of too many people is being contested every day. What we are fighting against is the contestation of the humanity of too many Americans of all races, colors, creeds, etc. So I came back tonight to talk to CNN and to talk to Keith and of course my own show on PBS and on NPR and PRI, but to try to raise your voice through the voice and the platform that I have about how significant and how necessary this is. So I celebrate your courage, I celebrate your conviction, I celebrate your commitment, I celebrate your character for being out here. And for all those watching on this live stream right now, this is the place you need to be. Our voices have to be heard, our grievances have to be raised,